environment. So now we will move on to our next topic, which is decomposition and its decomposers. So our objective for today are the following. Lisa, can you please read it out?
Define decomposition and discuss the variety of processes involved, and second, contrast the aerobic and anaerobic respiration.
Okay, thank you. So our first objective is to define decomposition and discuss the variety of processes involved. So now I have a question, class. Suppose there will be no decaying of waste or dead organisms or dead bodies. What do you think will happen to the place we are living or in the earth? Anyone? Okay.
Maybe, ma'am, the place will be contaminated and all those things.
Okay, thank you. Anyone? Okay.
The environment will be much occupied by organisms, and the population of the Philippines or our country will also be increased, as well as those people who are dead.
Okay, very good. So in that, we can really say that decomposition is very important in human life because the, it it plays a vital role in the existence of the organisms. So in this illustration, we can see that decomposition, specifically the decomposers, are the part of this cycle. So this cycle is the energy that flows in the place we are living. So here you can see these are the producers, which are the plants. The plants get their energy from the sun. The producers serve as the food for the consumers, and it is the source of oxygen of the consumers. And also, the producers the consumers are the source of the producers of the carbon dioxide. So when the consumers produce waste or they'll gonna die or the dead bodies, the decomposition, specifically the decomposers, is very important in the process of decomposition, right? Okay, so now we're gonna discuss what is decomposition. So who can read decomposition? Okay.
Decomposition. It is the breakdown of chemical bonds formed during the construction of plant and animal tissue.
Yes, it is the breakdown. So this is the process wherein the chemical bonds that was formed during the construction of the animal tissues and the plant tissues will break down. So when you can see waste or dead bodies that are decaying, they are in the process of decomposition. Okay? In decomposition, there are processes involved. We have the leaching, fragmentation, change in physical and chemical structure, ingestion, and excretion of waste products. So the first process is leaching. So who can read what is leaching? Maureen?
Leaching is the loss of soluble sugars and other compounds that are dissolved and carried away by water.
Yes. It is the process where the soluble sugars and other compounds are being dissolved and carried away by the water. The next is the fermentation. So it is the process wherein there is the reduction of organic matter into smaller particles. So the next process in decomposition is the change in physical and chemical structure. When we say change in physical and chemical structure, there is a change in the appearance of the waste and the dead organisms. The next process is the ingestion, followed by the excretion of the waste product. This too is functional with the help of the decomposers, which are the bacteria or the fungi. In ingestion, the decomposers ingest So, so this process is um, may functional without the help of the oxygen and by the use of organic compounds. So, okay, class, we have already finished our topic for today about this decomposition and the decomposers. So, who can generalize what we have discussed? Okay, name?
Decomposition is the breakdown of chemical bonds formed during the construction of plant and animal tissue, and it involves the following processes. Includes leaching, fragmentation, change in physical and chemical structure, ingestion, expression of waste products, and there are groups that is associated with decomposition, which are the fungi and bacteria. On the other hand, there are two types of respiration, which are the aerobic respiration and the anaerobic respiration.
Thank you. So now I have prepared an activity for you to test if you have already understand my lesson. So I'm gonna Maureen, um, we're gonna pick one piece of paper here, and to those who can pick the paper plus the number, will go to the board and answer and enumerate in order the process involved in decomposition. Okay? Okay? Who picked the number 1? Who picked number 1? Okay, Maureen, can you please, in order the process of decomposition? Number 2, okay. Number 3. Okay, number 4. Okay, the last number, number 5. Okay, thank you. So I believe that all of you have learned from my lesson. So get one half sheet of bond paper and answer the following. Okay. Okay. Okay, class, finish? Finish or unfinished? Pass?
Not yet, ma.
Ay,
I need, ma.
okay, finish or unfinished? Pass the paper.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, thank you, class. So in next meeting, we will gonna move on to our next topic. So for your assignment, in the one half sheet of bond paper, explain what is the importance of microorganisms in decomposition. So that's all for today. Goodbye, class.